Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. This is the live Tempo product training presentation at TempoWirelessTraining.com. We want to welcome everyone joining us from all across the nation. If you're new to Tempo, welcome to this presentation. If you're already a Tempo wireless agent or customer helping people save money on wireless bills, welcome to the presentation. Tonight is Thursday, June 2nd, 2016, and we are recording this presentation for those who are not able to make the live training so that they can watch it throughout the entire month of June on our website at www.TempoWirelessTraining.com. We're also recording this on our toll-free conference line, so welcome to the presentation. First, let me start off with some fantastic news. We have just introduced a new enrollment line for customers. Customers can simply call us now at 1-877-822-8501, and one of our sales representatives will take the order for you if you're a Tempo agent and you're ordering for yourself, or your customers if your customers are calling in to order for services. You and your customers must provide your valid 6-digit agent ID number to start the order. We will take the order over the phone. We have an entire team of highly trained, highly skilled sales representatives that are waiting for the phone calls. They are ready to enroll each and every customer. They will help the customers with any potential questions about our plans, about our phones, about our features, everything, and they will recommend the perfect product for the customer who is calling. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 12 hours Eastern time. They're also open on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time. So this new enrollment line for all Tempo Wireless products and services available right now, just introduced. The phones are ringing off the hook. The sales representatives are super excited about being able to help you and your customers join all of our products and services. So keep that in mind. We'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of the call, but this is really exciting news. Also, our June 2016 product promotions, they are fantastic. The first is free activation for all new customers on Tempo Wireless products. Free activation. Now, normally on our CDMA network service, our activation fee is $45 per line, and in June, it's free. On our GSM and Sprint network service product, our normal activation fee is $29.99 per line, and in June, it's free. Now, that's a potential savings for a new customer of $225 because we have up to 5 lines that someone can enroll on with our family plan. So that's exciting news, everyone. Make sure that you're sharing that with as many people as possible. Free activation per line for every new customer, our new line added in the month of June. We're also offering second month free when you bring your own phone. So every new customer who joins our company in the month of June and brings their own phone will get their second month of service for free. So they pay for their first month, and then they don't have another bill for 60 days because month 2 is free. Another great promotion is our smartphone and home connect device sale. Every smartphone in our inventory, and there are over 20 different phone options on our website right now, they're all on sale in the month of June, including 4 free smartphone options for new prepaid wireless cell phone service customers, and we are offering a free home connect device for new home and small office service customers. Great deals, everyone, for someone looking for a new device. So let's move on now and let's talk about our products. What I want to do in this training, you're going to see some slides that are repetitive. So when the first time around, I'm going to go very slow to make sure you understand how the process works. And then I'll stop in places where it matters throughout the presentation, but you may see me going fast because in many situations, whether you're enrolling for one product or the next, sometimes you're doing the same thing during that process in many situations. So just keep up with me. Once again, we are recording this and we'll have it for replay throughout the entire month of June 2016 on our website at www.tempowirelesstraining.com. So let's start off with our prepaid wireless cell phone service. I'm going to focus in on the 4 products that we offer. First, our CDMA network service. Second, our GSM network service. Third, our Sprint network service. And fourth, our Home Connect, home and small office service. Now, the reason why I bundle it in with the cell phone service is because it's still wireless technology. It's still prepaid, no contract, no credit check, no deposits service. So it's good to keep it in there when I'm going through this. First, let's focus on our CDMA network service. Now, this product is on the nationwide Verizon 4G LTE network. Now, the reason why we call it here at Tempo Wireless, we call it our CDMA network service is because we wholesale the Verizon network. Now, what that means is that we activate our own customers, we ship our phones to our customers, or we allow them to bring their own phone. We send our customers SIM cards when needed. We bill our customers, we service our customers, we collect the money from our customers. So our customers are Tempo customers. We use various networks out there to deliver the actual service. So to deliver the phone calls, the text messages, the data, and we're so excited to have the ability to do that. But I can tell you, we have strong partnerships with these companies, and that's why they allow us to use their towers. But we can't use their name in many cases in our advertising because we're not selling their service, we're selling our service. We're just simply using their towers. So that's why we brand our product the CDMA network service, because that's the technology that Verizon uses, CDMA. And many people are sort of familiar with that, so that's why we do that. But once again, this product is offered on the nationwide Verizon 4G LTE network, and it includes $5 in free international calls every month. We have the Verizon network and their roaming partners, so that's exciting. We offer 3 basic plans. We have a $44.95 unlimited talk, text, and 500 megabyte of 4G LTE data speeds. We offer a $49.95 unlimited talk, text, and 1 gigabyte of 4G LTE data speeds. And we offer a $64.95 unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigabytes of 4G LTE data speeds. Now, if you hit those thresholds, you can buy more. We have $15 per 1 gigabyte of data top-ups as an add-on. We offer a $20 discount per line on lines 2, 3, 4, and 5 of a family plan. So think about that. Let's say that you have customer line 1, on an unlimited talk, text, and 1 gigabyte of 4G LTE data plan at $49.95 per month. And then customer 2 signs up for the same plan, but instead of $49.95 per month, their bill is actually $29.95 per month. Now that is less than $80 per month for 2 lines. So that's exciting to have that family plan discount. There's 2 ways you can enroll for service with us. One is you can bring your own device. So if you already have a qualified device, you can actually bring that phone and activate service with us. Now, I'm going to go through the process of doing that And you may ask, what type of phone can be brought? Well, it's any non-active Verizon 4G LTE unlocked phone or any unlocked iPhone 6 or above. So you can start off enrolling online by visiting our website, signup.mytempo.com to start your order. Or if you are a Tempo Wireless agent, you have your own private marketing system that you're using to gather customers. You and your customers can visit your website name.tempowireless.com, or anyone can visit our corporate site www.tempowireless.com and click on the products tab and choose our no contract wireless service. You will see a button that says Get Service. You can view all of our plans on that site as well. If you're coming from our corporate site, tempowireless.com, we will ask you to enter the agent ID number of the customer who gets credit for the sale. So if you're a Tempo Wireless agent, you're going to put your 6-digit agent ID number in here. If you're a customer of an agent, you're going to want to put your agent's 6-digit agent ID number, click OK. You're going to come to the zip code locator page, put your zip code in. Excuse me, if you're coming from MyTempo, signup.mytempo.com, it'll ask for the sales ID. That's the 6-digit agent ID number. You'll need to put that in at this point. And then you will see two options. You'll see a button that says Bring Your Own Phone, or you'll see a button that says Buy a Phone. Right now we're focused on how to enroll online and bring your own phone. Click on that button. And you'll see 3 different buttons at the bottom. One button says I have a Sprint device. The other button says I have a CDMA device. That's a Verizon compatible device. Or a button that says I have a GSM device. That's a T-Mobile network device. So we're going to click on I have a CDMA device because we're focused on how to enroll for the Verizon network product. And then we're going to put our information in for our account. The company will need to send you a Tempo Verizon SIM card so that the 4G LTE will work, and that's going to come in the mail. Standard mail should take somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 5 business days to reach you. And then we're going to ask for the information about your phone to make sure it's compatible. So we'll ask you who the phone maker is. Is it Samsung, Apple? The phone model, is it a Galaxy S7, an iPhone 6S? What type of phone is it? We're going to ask you for the ESN or MEID number. Now, this is a specific number that every phone has that is only theirs. You can find that by taking the battery off of the back of your phone and looking in there, in that section. You can find it on your box, your cell phone box, or you can find it in the settings of your phone. We do need this number. It's very important. In fact, on Verizon, we will have you click Validate ESN, so that we can search the Verizon database to make sure that your phone is compatible. And we'll come back and tell you that it's good or bad. And then we'll ask you, do you need a Tempo SIM? That's already highlighted, assuming you do. If a Tempo agent or customer has already given you a SIM card to make ordering faster, click on I have a Tempo SIM card, and we will open up a box requesting for the number on the bottom of that card. Then we'll ask you, do you want a new number, or do you want to port an existing number? If you're getting a new number, we'll ask you where you live. We can't pick the number, or you can't pick the number you want, but we will attempt to give you one in your area code by knowing what your zip code is, letting you choose the area code or prefix that's available. If you're porting an existing number, we're going to ask you, what's your current phone number? Who's your current carrier? Is it at&t, T-Mobile? We're going to ask you what your account number is. Now, you may not know what your account number is, so you'll need to find an old bill, or you'll need to call your existing company and ask them what your account number is. We will need that to get your number released to us. The last section is not required, but it's a PIN section. Some people, and this is mostly in the past, set up a private PIN with their phone company so that no one can make any changes to their account. I didn't do that. Many of you probably haven't done that. But if you have, we will need that PIN to request a switch over from your current provider to keep your same phone number. And then we select our plan. What plan fits you best, okay? And then we click on contact information and we give the company our email address, our contact phone number, and then we choose a password for our online account manager. And then we click on payment information and we pay our first month's bill. Now remember, when you're bringing your own phone, your second month is free. So you pay your first month and your second month is free, okay? Or you can simply call us. That's what I love about this new enrollment line, is that the operator on the other end of the phone is highly trained, highly skilled, incredible at sales. They will be able to walk you through this process so simple and easy by asking all the right questions and taking all the right information and making it simple. You know, I could be sitting at a coffee shop with a good friend, and my good friend could be talking about how expensive their cell phone bill is, and I can simply say, well, listen, I'm not sure if it's possible, but I think I might be able to help you save some money on your cell phone bill, and you can probably keep your same phone number and maybe even your same phone, or get a free phone. Let's call the company and find out. How's that sound? And we can just three-way into the company. I can call the company at 1-877-822-8501, and I can say, hi, this is Ron. My agent ID number is 123456, whatever your number is. And I have my best friend, Jamie, sitting here with me having a cup of coffee, and Jamie wants to, is considering trying our service. And he wants to see what we have to offer. I'm gonna let you talk to him. And you know what? 3 minutes into that conversation, maybe Jamie's become a customer. 1 minute in that conversation, maybe the company's saying, hey, Jamie, I'm sorry, I really wish I could help you, but that phone's not compatible, or whatever. And it doesn't matter. It's not pushy. It's not, it's not salesy. For me, I'm just seeing if I can help a friend. And if the call ends with a new customer, great. If the call ends without a new customer, great. It really doesn't matter to me. Really my goal is to have as many people call that number as possible, because the more people who call that number and give my 6-digit agent ID number, the more customers I'm going to gather, okay? It's just a law of averages, you know? So that's what's fantastic about that line. Now, you can also get a new device from Tempo if you're looking to get a new phone, replace an old phone. Then here's how that works. You can always visit our website, signup.tempo.com, to start the order enrollment. Or if you're a Tempo Wireless agent and you have your own private marketing system, you can visit your website, name.tempowireless.com, or anyone can always visit the corporate site, tempowireless.com. Click on the products tab, click on no contract wireless, click on get service, and this is where it becomes repetitive. Remember I told you about some of the slides, so I'll move quickly through that. If you're coming from the tempowireless.com website, it will ask you for the 6-digit agent ID number of the agent who referred you. If you're coming from the signup.mytempo.com, it'll ask for the zip code and the sales ID. So we're going to enter our zip code here, and then we're going to see if we qualify for service. And then the company's going to give us two options: bring your own phone or buy a phone. We're going to click on buy a phone now because we're shopping for phones at this point. Now, inside of this website, there's over 20 different phone options for customers to choose from. Now, I will tell you that when you see a V next to the name of a phone in parentheses, that's a Verizon network phone. So you're going to see our CDMA network plans. If you see a phone with an S next to it in parentheses, that's a Sprint network phone. So you will see our Sprint network plans. And if you see a phone with a T next to it in parentheses, that's a GSM, our T-Mobile network phone, and you will see our GSM network plans. But right now we're focused on the CDMA network service offered on the nationwide Verizon 4G LTE network. So we're going to look for the V phones. We're going to choose a phone. The company's going to send us a phone and a SIM card, a Verizon Tempo 4G LTE SIM card, to make sure that the 4G LTE works. We're going to give the company our information so they can ship the phone. It's going to be shipped. The phone and SIM card will be shipped together in one package, UPS ground, signature required. So we're going to put our information in, our first name, last name, street number, street name, city, state, zip. If we want it shipped to a different address than what we want is our billing information, there's a section to add that. The company can't ship to a PO box because UPS won't deliver to one. It has to be a physical address. And then we'll choose our plan. Once again, we'll choose from the CDMA network plans. And then the company will ask us, do we want a new number, or do we want to port an existing number? If we're porting an existing number, they'll ask us for a few more details. Who's our carrier? What's our account number? Those sort of things. And then we're going to enter our information for payment and pay our bill. Now, normally the standard activation fee per line on our CDMA network service is $45. And in June, it's free. That's incredible news. Now, the shipping is always $11.95 when you're having a phone shipped to you, so you will need to pay for the shipping. So that's the online sign up, or once again, you can call our new enrollment line, 877-822-8501. And what's great about this enrollment line now is, you know, sometimes what I love about Tempo is we have a lot of options. We have 3 different networks with 3 different pricing structures, with a bunch of different phone options per network, with a bunch of different plan options per network, with a bunch of different types of phones that can be brought per network, which gives us a lot of options. And for someone who's been involved in Tempo for a long time like myself, I'm really good at explaining those options and keeping it simple. But I also understand that the average person who just joined us as a customer or an agent and yesterday and is extremely excited about earning free service by referring a few customers and friends to our product, they don't know what I know, and they may not even want to know what I know. And what's fantastic about this enrollment line is they have a team of dedicated people on the other end of that phone that knows at least as much as I know or more. And those people are motivated, compensated to enroll customers. That's all they do all day. So you can entrust in them to recommend the best products for your customers, the best networks for your customers, the best plans for your customers. They know the questions to ask. For example, with this product, they may say, okay, it looks like you live in an area where Verizon has the best coverage. Is that right? Oh, yeah, Verizon's the best. I wish I had them. Okay, great. We have a fantastic Verizon product. How much do you talk? Oh, I talk a lot. How much do you text? Oh, I text a lot. How much data you use? Oh, well, you know, I have Wi-Fi in my home, Wi-Fi in my office. I mean, I like data. I'm on Facebook and email, but I don't think I use a lot. Well, hey, do you have your phone with you? Yeah. Well, hey, go into the settings feature on your phone right now, and click on the data, how much you've used so far this month. And they'll click on that and go, wow, it says I've only used, 300 megabytes. Oh, wow. And then how long does it say you've had it? Well, it's been 29 days. Well, hey, it sounds like our 500 megabyte plan is going to be the best plan for you. It's only $44.95 per month. You see how that works? I mean, that sales representative on the other end is going to be able to do all that for your customer without your help and without your involvement. And once again, they're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Open Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So what a great resource to have. Now let's go into some frequently asked questions. Things like, how does the service compare to Verizon? Okay, answer. It works the same as Verizon's contract service. Works on Verizon's nationwide 4G LTE network and their roaming partners. How's the service different from Verizon? Well, answer. Verizon requires a credit check because they bill their customers. It's post-pay. So what happens is you enroll for service today, and 30 days from now you get a bill. So you have to have good credit or they won't do that. And in order to get their best plans and their best service, you have to be a post-pay customer. So we offer the same product as a post-pay customer would have on Verizon, yet we offer it with no contract, no credit check, no deposits, no commitments, and no hassles. So it's my guess that over 50% of the people who attempt to enroll for Verizon service don't pass the credit check. That means they have to either pay a deposit or not use Verizon. And everyone, that's solved with us. There are no deposits. Everybody's welcome, okay? That's a huge advantage for us. Because think about this. Today, there are 355 million active U.S. wireless customers. Only 100 million use Verizon. So that means there are 255 million people who don't use Verizon. Now, if there was a nationwide poll of wireless customers, and the question was, would you like to use Verizon's service? What do you think the answer to that question would be? Yes. Now, if the question was asked, why aren't you using Verizon's service? You might hear a lot of different things. Things like, well, it's too expensive. Or, well, they try to make me pay a deposit. But see, with us, you don't have that issue. It really opens the door for us to help a lot of customers. So here's a competitive analysis. Verizon offers an unlimited talk, text, and 1 gigabyte of data plan for $50 per month. Our same plan is $49.95. Verizon offers an unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigabyte plan for $65. Ours is $64.95. With Verizon, if you hit your data threshold, then you have to buy another gig for $15 a gig. With us, you buy another gig for $15 a gig. So you can see we're extremely competitive with Verizon. Now, we offer $5 in free international calls. They don't. That's up to 500 free minutes of international calling every month. We offer family plan line discounts. They don't. Now, they have some what they call bundle plans, all right? But I will tell you this, we're extremely competitive with Verizon. Now, what happens if your 4G LTE data limit is met? Then you just simply call customer service, 888-589-7957 to add another gig, or you can wait. Your talk and text will still be unlimited. You can still use Wi-Fi in your home or in the office. And when your 30-day plan renews, you'll have your data back. Okay? What happens if you use all your $5 in free international calls every month? Well, the system will prompt you and ask you if you want to buy more. When your 30-day plan renews, you'll get $5 more free. What are the international rates for calling around the world? Visit our website, tempowireless.com. Look in the No Contract Wireless tab. Look at the rates button, and you can view all the international rates. They're incredible. The rate guide is 120 pages. It will tell you the permanent rates everywhere you want to call in the world. It will also tell you what that rate per minute is and how many free minutes you get every month. What phones can customers get? Well, right now we carry 3 Verizon phone options on our website. We have the LG Lucid that is $129.99. We have the LG Enact that is $129.99. And we have the Kyocera Hydro that is $99.99. Now, the reason why we don't inventory more phones are more expensive, high-end phones like an iPhone 6 or a Galaxy S7 is because you could actually go to an iPhone store, Apple store, or eBay.com and buy those phones cheaper than we can. So in many cases, we just recommend that our customers go to those places to get their phones. For example, I have personally purchased over 10 different phones from eBay.com for me and my family and just brought them to the company. I mean, I remember the last phone I bought on eBay, it was an iPhone 5C for my wife. I bought that phone for $200, brand new, on eBay.com. And in the Apple store, that phone was selling, and at Verizon and T-Mobile and AT&T, for over $500. So we do a good job in our training of teaching you how to go find those deals on eBay, brand new phones. And then what we do is we look in the industry to find low-cost, fantastic phones that we can offer with no contract at great prices to get you the best phones at the best prices, because we know that's what most customers are looking for. So our operators are skilled in highlighting, and on our website we give you all the details. For example, you know, the Kyocera Hydro phone is our least expensive smartphone on the Verizon network. It's $99.99, and it has a 4.7-inch touchscreen display. It's waterproof. The LG Enact has a slide-out keypad for someone who wants buttons. So lots of great options, and we know how to explain those options for you and your customers. What phones can be brought to our Tempo Wireless Verizon CDMA network service? Any non-active Verizon 4G LTE phone, or any unlocked iPhone 6 or above. So 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, iPhone SE, those are all new phones. They were all designed with all the chips for all the carriers. So customers can visit places like eBay.com or Amazon.com to buy a Verizon 4G LTE phone. Everyone go there and type in new Verizon 4G LTE smartphone, for example. You'll have thousands of options. You can sort by price. You can sort by return policy. I always recommend a return policy if you're buying on eBay. You can sort by new. And you can see they have brand new smartphones on their website for about $40. Unbelievable. You can get and then you can find deals like the Samsung Galaxy S5, brand new, for less than $200. Now, can customers keep their same phone number? Yes, if it's a non-active Verizon number. We can port from every provider other than Verizon. So you can't bring an active Verizon phone, and you can't bring an active Verizon phone number on our CDMA network service. So we have to focus on those who are not using Verizon today, but want to use Verizon. Now, another question, do customers get family plan discounts? Yes. It has to be one of our unlimited packages. It can't be one of our small plans that you'll see on some of our other networks. How do you add a family plan account? Well, you always enroll for line 1 first. Then you call our support team at 1-866-737-5825 to add additional family plan lines. And remember, in June, free activation. So you can save a lot of money by enrolling family plan customers. Now that's going to happen for every new line. So you might be an existing Tempo Wireless customer right now with just one line. You wanted to try out the service before you moved your spouse or your child. Call us and get that done in June to get that free activation. Once again, 1-866-737-5825. That number to add family plan lines, okay? Now let's move on to our second product, our GSM network service. Now this is on the nationwide T-Mobile network. GSM technology is a a worldwide technology used by AT&T and T-Mobile here in the U.S. So we call it our GSM network service. Once again, it's offered on the T-Mobile 4G LTE nationwide network. We offer $5 in free international calls every month with our plan. On the T-Mobile network, when you hit your data limits, we actually slow you down, but we don't stop you. So it's truly unlimited. Excuse me, just at slower speeds. So here are our plans. We have a $20 200-minute package for somebody who just wants to use a phone a little. We have a $34.99 700 talk and text for someone who doesn't need data. Maybe they have Wi-Fi in their home or at work and don't care to get on data. We have a $44.95 unlimited talk, text, and 500 megabyte of 4G LTE data plan that's throttled, slowed down after you reach that limit. So it's still unlimited. We offer a $49.95 unlimited talk, text, and 1 gigabyte of 4G LTE data that is throttled after a gigabyte of data, but unlimited. Then we have a $59.99 unlimited talk, text, and 2 gigabyte of 4G LTE data plan that is throttled after 2 gigabytes, but unlimited. We also have a Paygo 1000 plan for $69.99. I like this product. Let me explain to you what Paygo 1000 is. Paygo 1000, you pay $69.99 one time. And the product is good for a year. So you get up to 1,000 minutes of talk, up to 3,000 text messages, because 3 text messages equals a minute, and up to a ½ gigabyte of data. And that service is in a big bucket, and it's good for a year. So for the people that don't use their phone all the time, and I think this product fits 25% of wireless customers out there. I think it's perfect for very young people, because do you know that the average age of a child when they receive their first phone is 6 years old? Think about that. Do we want our 6-year-olds with unlimited service? What if we could buy them a Paygo plan for $69.99 one time and let them know, listen, you only have a little bit of service. So don't use your phone a lot. Just call mommy or daddy when you need us. Their data works, so we can actually track their phone through GPS. And they can use it for emergencies and, you know, to text you every once in a while, right? Also, it's great for retirees who maybe don't use their cell phone a lot. Maybe they didn't grow up the way some of us have, in that the cell phone is everything, right? They just need one for emergencies. If the car breaks down, they may just want to text the grandkids or FaceTime the grandkids or something like that. Make a few phone calls to each other once a day. You know, I have customers, you know, that were spending $60 a month for unlimited service with us. And, you know, I looked at their bill and I said, you know, do you realize that you only use about 200 minutes a month? You know, and that's converting everything. So a megabyte of data equals 2 minutes. 3 text messages equal a minute. 1 talk minutes equals a minute. So when I do the conversion on all that for these customers, I find that on average they use about 200 minutes a month. And I say, well, listen, instead of paying $60 a month, how about buy a Paygo one time for $69.99, and it will last you 5 months. And then you can just buy another one. So instead of paying $720 a year for cell phone service, you can pay, you know, $150 a year. You know, and what's great about Paygo for us as a company is other companies don't even have a product like this. They don't even service that 25%. They have those people paying way too much for service, so that can help a lot of people. We offer $20 discounts on lines 2, 3, 4, and 5 of our family plan lines. And once again, you can bring your own phone, or you can get a new phone from us, and the process works the same. So I'm going to kind of go through these slides quickly. Once again, we did record this, so you can go back through my instructions in detail to walk through how to order service. But you put your zip code in to validate we can service you where you live. You choose bring your own phone. You click on I have a GSM phone now because we're getting a GSM network service, T-Mobile network. Give us the information on where we send the SIM card. We will send you a T-Mobile, a Tempo SIM card. You give us the details of your phone. You tell us whether you need a SIM card or whether you've been given one by a Tempo agent or customer. We ask you if you want a new number or port an existing number. If you're porting an existing number, we ask you for a few more details. Then you choose your plan, and then you give us your contact information. And then you pay your bill, and you're finished. It's that simple. Or you just simply call us on our new enrollment line. I love doing this. 877-822-8501. I really want to encourage everyone to use this line because I just think we're going to get a better experience for our customer. Okay, or you can get a new device, a new T-Mobile network GSM device from our company, going through the same enrollment process. You're going to get to the zip code locator page. You're going to choose buy a phone. You're going to view all the phones. Remember, if there's a T next to the phone in parentheses, it's a T-Mobile network phone. You're going to give us the information. We're going to ship the phone and SIM card together to you, UPS ground, signature required. So someone needs to be there to sign for the package or be on the lookout for a little yellow sticky note from UPS. And then you choose your plan. You tell us whether you need a SIM card or whether, Tempo Wireless agent's already sent you given you a SIM card. We ask if you want a new number, port your existing number, then you pay your bill. Now, normally, the activation fee on the T-Mobile network GSM product is $29.99 per line, and it's free, waived, right? This promotion in the month of June, you will pay shipping for your phone. It's $11.95. And then you check out. Or once again, call us. We'll do all this for you on our new enrollment line, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That number, once again, 877-822-8501. Some questions on our T-Mobile network service. How does the service compare to T-Mobile? You get the great T-Mobile nationwide network. How's the service different from T-Mobile? T-Mobile requires a credit check. They post-bill their customers also, meaning you walk into a T-Mobile store today and you order service, and 30 days from now they send you your first bill. So if you don't pass credit, you're either going to have to pay a deposit or not enroll for service. With us, there are no credit checks, no deposits, no commitments, no contract, no hassles. How do our plans compare? We have very competitive plans compared to T-Mobile. Some are more, some are less, some are the same. But we don't require you to lease a phone with us. Many of T-Mobile's best plans, here's a great example. I had a customer, she said, well, can you beat T-Mobile? I have 4 lines of service, and we each get 2.5 gigabytes of data for $100 per month. And I said, well, there's got to be a catch. I said, so your bill that you get from T-Mobile every month is $100. And she said, no, it's more like $250. I said, well, how's it $250? Well, everyone, she's leasing 4 phones, $40 each. And they tax you the 20% on the plans and the phones. So after all said and done, she's paying a lot more than she would with Tempo, and I can give her free smartphones with no contract, or I can show her how to buy those really expensive phones for half the price on eBay or Amazon.com and not be locked in to that T-Mobile lease program for the next 30 months. Now, we also offer $5 in free international calls every month with our plans. T-Mobile doesn't. We offer a family plan discount. They have bundle plans, but not a family plan discount. And we offer a concept, regardless of our networks, called You+Three equals free. Let me explain what You+Three equals free is, because it's the most powerful thing in wireless. You see, with our company, when you join us as a customer and you refer us 3 customers who are paying the same or more than you're paying every month, your service is free every month that you and your 3 customers remain with Tempo Wireless. So step number 1, you join us as a customer. Step number 2, you refer us 3 customers. Step number 3, you maintain at least 3 customers. So that means you could actually join our company during the month of June, become a customer, refer us 3 customers in June, and potentially never have to pay a cell phone bill again. Now, I don't care who we're talking about when it comes to price, competition. You just can't beat free. And everybody knows at least 3 people who have a cell phone. So now one thing I will say that I love about our company is that, you know, if you have a customer who's actually paying less, you just get less. For example, if you have a $60 plan, let's say, with Tempo, and you have 2 customers paying $60 and another customer paying $50, then you would get $50 off of your $60. So you didn't get free service, but wow, you got a heck of a discount, didn't you? And all you have to do is find another customer that'll pay what you're paying or more. I mean, think about family plan customers. Let's say you could be a family plan customer with Tempo paying $150 a month, let's say, and have 3 customers on family plans paying $150 per month, and your entire family plan is free. So you can't beat free. You+Three equals free. It's available for customers and agents. So let's talk about how customers refer us customers, because we kind of showed you what an agent would do. And what customers need to put in when they're enrolling with an agent. But if a customer wants to participate in this amazing program, we've actually designed a website where they can create their own link to refer customers. They can even use the enrollment line to enroll customers, because the enrollment line sales representatives will create this link and use this link over the phone with the customers. So visit our website, www.tempowireless.com. Scroll down in the section and you'll see free service. Click on it and you'll see get your referral website address. So as a customer with our company, you type in your phone number, you click on get my link, it produces you your own private link, and when your customers click on that link to enroll, your agent who enrolled you in the first place will get credit for the sale, because their agent ID number is attached to your phone number. And your phone number will be stored in our billing system to give you credit towards 3 so that your service is free. So imagine creating a customer base of 3 people who are earning you free service. Those 3 people go refer 3 people so that they earn free service. Now you have 9 customers. Those 9 customers go refer 3 customers, so their bills are free. We have 27 customers. And someone said, well, Ron, what are you going to do if you have millions of people earning free service? How's your company going to stay in business? And I said, well, great. Because think about it, You+Three equals free. So that means we have to have at least 3 people paying for service before 1 person gets free service. That's 25% in marketing cost. Do you think that at&t spends 25% of their revenue in marketing costs for all those storefronts they have that we don't have? For all those commercials they run that we don't run? See, instead of taking our profits and spending them on stores, spending them on advertising, we spend them on our customers. That's the most amazing thing about Tempo Wireless. Now, what happens if your 4G LTE data limits are met on T-Mobile? They get slowed down, but you continue to have unlimited service. What happens if you use your $5 in free international calls? The system asks you if you want to buy more. How do you find the international rates? You can visit our website, tempowireless.com, look in the plans tab. You'll see a button that says international rates. Download our 120-page document with all the details on how to call all over the world. What phones can customers get from our company? We have a lot of options on the T-Mobile network. You'll see a bunch of phones with T next to them. We've partnered with a company called Blue, B-L-U. They make incredible low-cost smartphones that look like Apple phones, look like Samsung phones, perform great, but the cost is so much less. And once again, that's what we focus on, low-cost phones, because quite honestly, if you wanted to get a GSM unlocked iPhone 6S, iPhone Galaxy S7, whatever, you could buy them on eBay or in an Apple store for much less than we can. So we encourage you to go do that. But if you're looking for great phones at great prices, we have a phone called the Blue-L that's free, no contract, Android smartphone available in black and white colors, free for new customers. We have a Blue Studio 5.5-inch 4G LTE, 5-inch HD touchscreen smartphone for $109. Blue Studio Energy 2, we design phones, Blue does, that fit someone's personality. This phone, the battery lasts 4 days without a charge. So if you're into hiking and outdoors and things like that, and you want a phone that's built to last for you, the Blue Studio Energy 2 will go 4 consecutive days without a charge. This phone looks great, 5-inch HD touchscreen display. It's 4G LTE compatible, $179 with no contract. So once again, our enrollment line, our website, we inform you of all the amazing options for these phones, what phones can be brought to Tempo Wireless GSM service, any unlocked GSM phone. Now sometimes people say, well, what's an unlocked phone? Well, it's a phone that's not in a contract, hasn't been stolen or lost, so it isn't locked. So you may not know this, but when you walk into a AT&T store today and you sign up for new service with no contract, and you walk out with 4 flashy, brand new Galaxy S7s, and it didn't cost you anything to become a customer, and you're excited, you're handing out those phones, and everybody's got one, and you go home, and then 30 days from that moment, you get your first AT&T bill. And you're paying your first month's bill, activation per line. You're paying $30 to $40 a month for each phone. And you're locked into that rate for 24 to 30 months. And you realize that, wow, I did just sign a contract. And those phones are not unlocked. They're locked. I'm going to have to pay those phones off before I can take them anywhere. Okay? But you can get an unlocked GSM phone on eBay, Amazon.com, in an Apple store. I went to Apple and I bought the Apple iPhone SE. It's the newest phone they've made. It has a 4-inch touchscreen, and it has all the features that their iPhone 6S has. 12-megapixel camera, HD camcorder, the fastest processor. And I love it because it has a small screen. You know, I've had a 6-inch screen, and I had to use 2 hands to type on it. I love this phone. It was $400, unlocked, brand new. Brought to our company because I'm saving money. Now, customers can keep their same number. We can port from any other provider on our GSM network service. You can get family plans with our company. If you want to add a family plan line, we always take our first enrollment for customers for Plan 1. And then you can add family plans by calling us, 866-737-5825 to add line 2, 3, 4, or 5. And once again, in June, no activation fee. That's a great deal. Now, the third product is our Sprint network service, and Sprint works very similar to T-Mobile.